90-Day Fiancé, Chloe confesses she doesn't know how to use the stove. Exclusive clip. In the clip, we see Chloe, a woman from Massachusetts who has just moved to Aruba to be with her pirate partner, Johnny, confessing that she doesn't know how to use the stove. Chloe explains, "I don't know how to use the stove because anytime we've wanted to eat, I took us out to breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So, really, there's no use of the stove because we're not even home ever to use it." She later insisted, "I'm more than capable of making eggs and other things that a stove requires, but it's gas, that's probably what my problem is. It's like a flame I can't control. Like, if it wants to light something on fire, like, what am I going to do?" Chloe then fidgets with the stove handles, confessing, "I'm afraid. I'm scared of the stove." Watch 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time PT on TLC. September 27, 2025. Julia Roberts and Andrew Garfield talk bonding on After the Hunt, Forever Friend Group, exclusive. Getty Images. Extras. Adam Glassman was with Julia Roberts and Andrew Garfield as their film, After the Hunt, premiered at the New York Film Festival Friday night. The film centers around a college professor played by Julia who is forced to grapple with her own secretive past after one of her colleagues, played by Andrew, is faced with a serious accusation of wrongdoing. Adam said the film is intense and that the audience really wants to know and hear from the characters, asking the stars what they took away from this film. Julia replied, "I have tripled the size of my Forever Friend Group. That is my takeaway." Andrew added, "Quadruple for me." Julia set up, "She had us over for a week and a half of rehearsals in San Francisco. She hosted us with director Luca Guadagnino, and it was just the greatest way to begin a project. You don't often get to do that with someone of Julia's iconic nature. She happens to be just a really beautiful human being." He went on, "Allowed us into her home, allowed us into her family, and suddenly a film that was very daunting to deal with became something very pleasurable to deal with because of the tone Julia set." Adam asked Julia what she and husband Danny Moder cooked for everyone. "Whatever they wanted," she said. "I felt like Danny and I were in a constant state, like, preparing or rebuilding or cleaning up or something." Andrew shared, "You know when you have a good home life and go home after being away from home for 10, 15 years, and you immediately fall asleep on your parents' couch. I had that at Julia's and Danny's home, and I'm allergic to cats." Julia Roberts, George Clooney and more stars arrive for Venice Film Festival. View story. Julia explained, "Our cat loved Andrew and was always behind him." Andrew recalled, "I passed out, a dog on my feet, a cat on my head, and they were all still rehearsing. I must have been so comfortable to do that, and it was day 2. Adam said he heard that Julia was intimidated to meet co-star Chloe Sevigny. Julia confessed, "She's terrifying," before adding, she is so sweet and dear and you just want to put her in your pocket, and I had never met her before and suddenly she's knocking at my door. It was terrifying." Andrew said he was actually intimidated to meet Julia. Julia's niece, Emma Roberts, was also there to support. Adam asked Julia if she could guess what Emma's favorite movie of her aunt's is. Julia chose My Best Friend's Wedding, and Adam told her, "You were right." After the Hunt opens in select theaters on October 10th and everywhere October 17th. To meet co-star Chloe Sevigny, Julia confessed, "She's terrifying," before adding, she is so sweet and dear and you just want to put her in your pocket, and I had never met her before and suddenly she's knocking at my door. It was terrifying." Andrew said he was actually intimidated to meet Julia. Julia's niece, Emma Roberts, was also there to support. Adam asked Julia if she could guess what Emma's favorite movie of her aunt's is. Julia chose My Best Friend's Wedding, and Adam told her, "You were right." After the Hunt opens in select theaters on October 10th and everywhere October 17th.